Hey, Mike, and for whoever else I might send this video to, because I may need to explain this to somebody else in the future. But well, first of all, I mean your wife's drawing is excellent. She's got real talent. So please don't think that any of this is a reflection on her talent as an artist, because well, I mean she probably knows it herself anyway, but it's not. It's just the animation thing of it. I want to kind of try to show you how animation works. We have no other expressions, no separable parts, and then also the thing not being faced frontwise without a background. See, when you put a background on it, especially the kind of background that you have on this, I can't, like this background here. Show you this real quick. See, I can't remove this background because the background's part of the picture. Like if I hit the magic eraser, because that's what it is in Photoshop. If I hit the magic eraser, all this within this purple, all this is going to go away too. So there's no way to remove this background, because really this part here, especially, this is not really a background. It's more or less kind of an overlay, and there's no way to really remove an overlay. And then not being a solid background, this would be possible to remove, but not. I mean, it wouldn't be It wouldn't be impossible, but it wouldn't be, really that easy too. So the best way is a solid background. Okay, but now we don't have him. See, I'll show you here, and this is what I wanted to show you. There's movable parts on, okay, now like this, his eyes. See his eyes, I was able to, this cartoon actually has no eyes. Okay, what I did is I took the pupils from him, and then I placed them on top of him to make this animated so his eyes would move. So he could have a different expression. And here I'm missing this. These legs coming across here. Again, see that little separation right there? It isn't a perfect job, but see this little separation right here? I took his legs off, and they're separate. See, in my software, the legs are separate from him. Okay, so that's something else too. And I had all different. Okay, I had all different kinds of different here in this right here. See, just his mouth, just his eyes closed. That's a whole nother expression, and I'm going to show you him in a second. But see, when he's blinking, a whole different expression. Because I have an eyes closed and an eyes open image of him. Okay, and then when he looks over there again, that's the eyeball thing. Okay, and see all of the. I'm going to scroll ahead a little bit, scroll ahead a little bit. See, you need more. Like here, check this out. Like again, I think I got different expressions. See, he's smiling and he's like that. That's two different facial expressions, and I'm going to show you this in a second. How that's two different facial expressions. Again, I separated his legs. You can even see the little crease there. Again, a different body pose with a different expression. See, and again. See, and that's basically just flipping him around. So, but he's front view. I mean, it's better to have things definitely in the front view. So basically, kind of what I'm saying. See, again, a different expression, and I'm gonna show you this in a second. I keep saying that. Well, okay, I'm sure you probably understand this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this now, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the app goodies, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, expressions. See, I got not cowboy, but the publisher. No eyes, because I'm gonna put eyes in there. Annoyed. Now, here they are. Annoyed, eyes closed, face happy, face neutral, face sad, face smiling, no eyeballs, face surprised. So what I do basically is, like, say he's neutral and I want to give him a surprise look, then all I do is I just put this basically, kind of like right next to it, so it goes like that, and his face turns happy. So that's what I'm talking about. And here's the different body poses. You need all kinds of different images if you're going to do animation like what you've seen in the in that example that you gave me. And here, just so I can reiterate it, movements. Well, what I've got now, I can't really make any movements with it at all because everything's connected. Like his fins are connected to the keyboard. It's kind of hard to explain, but I just want to show you just one thing on here. Just here you go. Here you go. See now this picture right here. This is neutral. Okay, now watch what happens when it goes to this pic. See, he smiles. Neutral, smile. That's why I'm saying I need different expressions, because and this I keyed his eyes to roll. See, these are keyframes. I keyed his eyes to roll that way, and then roll that way. And here, this was a lot of work. This is why I say people don't know, what I do. I mean, what I go through. This is every little leg move is a separate little keyframe on each one, on each leg. So it's crazy. And that's what animation takes. That kind of animation, especially. And none of it's really what I would consider easy, but and here you go again. See this face goes. See this face where he's got his eyes shut. See right here is his eyes are open, and then this face hits and his eyes shut, and then his eyes open back up again because I've only got it right there, and then his eyes shut again. And then his eyes open back up again. And then I got these two little eyeballs here. I got them keyed to go over. And then I got them keyed to come back straight at the last of it. So that's basically what I'm talking about. I need some kind of different poses or something that I can work with. Now, before I go here, I mean, I do think it's important to show you this also. Now this is Crazy Talk Animator. There's another way, instead of having different poses, that you can make something work by having something rigged. And your wife is an artist. Wow. So I mean, with the art that she does, if she could learn how to rig stuff and how to animate, I mean, I don't know what she does for a living. Maybe she don't have time, but she's got the whole deal. I mean, she could make some excellent videos. that would command a high price. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how things are rigged. Okay, I guess well, here I'll go with something that I've been working with somebody I've been working with lately, so I know what I'm doing. I'll make sure I know what I'm doing. Now these things are not separate pictures, but they're rigged. Well, these are different little hands. That was the wrong one. Is this the right one? Come on. Okay, so nope. I'm kind of new to this software. That's okay. See, now these things are rigged. So what I do with this is, like, say I want to move his arm up. Okay, well, I've got the arm clicked and I move it up. See, because it's rigged where it's not separate pictures. It's and I can do the same thing with his leg. Well, it ain't quite working the way I thought it was going to. Like I say, I mean, I'm kind of new with this, but see, all the little parts are rigged. Oh, this is what I should have been doing, I guess. Whoop, nope, not like that. And then, yeah, all these separate little parts are rigged together. See that part of his arm, his hand, and that's how you do that in this. And there's also a face where I can do some stuff with that too. I don't really, like I say, I'm not really too great on it right now because I'm kind of new with it. But see, like if I wanted his eyebrow to go up, like raise and come back down, I could key it like that. But all these are separate little parts on this picture. So that's what's called if an image is rigged. It's rigged for 3D pose. Or well, it's 2D. This is a 2D image, but it's rigged for any part of his body to move, basically. All these little, but they're just like real bones, basically, that are in a human body. They're all, well, he don't have ears, but they're all separate. And then the face also has all of its separate little parts. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. And again, like I say, with this image here, I mean, it's a great image, but I can't be mobile with it. If I try to cut his little fins and then try to erase and make his little fins separate, I just don't think it would work. And I definitely ain't going to be able to remove this color that's over him. And also, the black and white one you sent me, well, I can't color, so that would just be, I don't know, I can't color, so it's just going to be black and white if we use that one. If we use this one, see, the only thing I can do is make the background purple to where he fits in, and have animated images, screenshots or whatever, coming, but I can't really make him do anything as it is now. It's just impossible. Nobody could, no matter what software they had, because before you can even do anything, you have to have it on a transparent background. It has to be a transparent background. It can't be like a whole picture like this. And the most that I could get him to do, well, I mean, he's not supposed to talk, so the most that I would be able to get him to do would be to talk. And crazy talk. I wouldn't be able to get him to move because he's not rigged. So sorry, man, but I hope this is clear now of what needs to be for something to be animated. What it needs to be, how the image or images need to be. They need to be, all separate images. Like what kind of expression do you want? What kind of body movements do you want? Make all the body parts separate, that works, because I can do animation either in Crazy Talk Animator or in my Sony Vegas. I prefer Sony Vegas because it's just easier to use. Their keyframes work easier and stuff. But I can do animation in either one of them. But like I say, I need all these separate parts. So get back with me, and I hope that this doesn't mess everything up. But if we're going to do any kind of animation, I definitely need this by the 1st to be able to make it by the 5th. Elsewise, we're going to have to degrade a little bit on what we're doing. I mean, we're going to have it not be animated like that, because it takes a long time to do that kind of stuff. As you can see, all those frames I put just for him to walk across the floor. So anyway, thanks, man, and let me know.